So we've been working on the new release of the Inspire 3, which is the next iteration in the Inspire line, and it is now able to do things that we've all just been dreaming of for a long time. Hi, I'm Michael Izquierdo, the head pilot of Beverly Hills Aerials. When working with big productions, the most important things that they need are camera quality and safety. And the direction that the drone world is going in to be able to acquire those two things is smaller and more compact. And the Inspire 3 right now is literally the safest, smallest, best drone system that exists. The shoot that we had planned for the Inspire 3 was a motorcycle downtown LA high-speed action shoot in the most RF-dense, difficult environment to fly in, period. And so, yeah, we're gonna put the Inspire 3 to the test. One of the really powerful things about the Inspire 3 is that it can actually fly straight lines like it's on rails. So in this shoot, we used the speed when Colby was riding his motorcycle on 6th Street Bridge. And I mean, getting up to 58 miles an hour is fast on that bridge. So 58 miles an hour is plenty to keep up with him and even enough to overtake him in certain moments. And so we were able to not only fly really close to him, but fly really fast to him. And we actually had two drones in the air at the same time, chasing him, going 58 miles an hour. So it was pretty impressive to see how well that drone could just fly safely in a tight environment around a motorcycle rider. The FPV camera came in handy a lot of times. We lined up a shot where I put the drone all the way to one side of the bridge and I picked out one little gap, and I was starting lower than the gap, and so I kind of like rise up to go through the gap. And the picture's just perfect with no latency, and so what I thought was gonna be a difficult gap to hit was actually a really easy gap to hit, and I was super comfortable doing it. The RC Plus is the best drone remote I've ever used. It's so compact, and it requires no setup. You literally turn it on and you're ready to go. You don't have to add another monitor. You don't have to add another cable. Another great thing of the RC Plus is that they both connect independently to the drone. They each have their own independent signal that goes to the drone, which allows the pilot to be able to move to a different position than the camera operator and not have to worry about degrading the signal for the camera operator. The new camera on the Inspire 3 is called the X9. It's full frame, 8.1K, has 14 stops of dynamic range, and dual native ISO. And so now the Inspire 3 shoots phenomenally in low light on the higher ISO of 4000, which has given us a really, really crystal clear picture at night in 8.1K. So wild resolution. And so that resolution is now gonna make every VFX house or post CGI production super happy because they're gonna be able to play with the image in whichever way they want. We did this one shot in Lower Grand where we started with the camera looking down 90 degrees and then tilt up 80 degrees. And right on that tilt up moment, we had Colby Raha jumping over the Upper Grand gap. And so he just kind of like revealed into frame and then out of frame. It was a pretty wild shot. I love the Inspire 3 because it finally brought all the amazing tech of DJI into a drone that flies perfectly as if it was a smaller drone. Whatever that DJI secret sauce is, like, we love it and we use it. This thing is sweet.